Child, here we go. Here we go again. And you know what? This time it's not even Tamar's fault. It's y'all that's dragging it.
Let's talk about it.
Shawty, come and swing my way. We ain't gotta waste no time now, baby. Put that all in my face. I just wanna bump and grind on you, you on my face, so shawty, come and swing my way.
Listen, I know y'all want to get to the tea, and baby, we will. But for those of y'all that's been living under a rock, baby, my name is Santana. I only been on YouTube since like 2016. Started off going viral, telling stories about my crazy life. A couple of years later, I started doing ratchet recipes, went viral on TikTok. Then I opened up a channel, Aligning Souls, where I was, using my spiritual and psychic gifts to help the girls and whip them back into alignment. In other words, baby, she's gifted. And see, now I'm here to share all of those gifts on one channel. So I mean, whether it's a deep dive, a commentary video, cooking, music, reading horoscopes, baby, if I want to upload a video of me picking my nose and breathing for 60 minutes, I'ma do it. My house, my rules. I mean, I just ask that y'all follow me over on Twitter so I can stop talking to myself. And before you go and try to seek help and seek therapy, baby, seek me. Go to my website and book yourself a personal reading if you need one. Now, feel free to sound off in the comments, but be respectful and act like you got that act right. Now, this channel is for critical thinkers. We may not always agree. You may not always even like me. But one thing's for sure, your life will be changed after experiencing me. So subscribe. Now, enough of me rambling, child. I think we made it past the part that was needed to get this video monetized, child. Nah, you what we doing. Nah. Let's get into it.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
Ooh, move. Get off the screen. Okay. What's going on, y'all? It's Santana, aka Cha-Cha-Cha-Chi-Chi. And we are back for another Let's Talk About It, because, girl, we got to talk about it. Listen, y'all are doing the most. Y'all are doing the most. Y'all are doing the most. Y'all are doing the absolute most. Y'all are doing the absolute most. I wish y'all would just be straightforward and admit that it's just people that y'all don't like. So anytime that they speak, or that anytime that child, I can't even speak, child. Anytime that there's something that they are involved in that y'all do not like, y'all rush to go and drag them because y'all don't like them. And I wish y'all would just start being honest with yourselves and saying, you know what, I don't like this person. So anytime they speak, I'm going to whack them and I'm going to whack them again. Like, just be honest. Just be honest, because I saw this clip that's going viral, that's going around everywhere like everybody else did. And for the life of me, I don't understand why we getting all of this. I don't understand why we getting all of this. I don't. And let me be very clear, because I do know that in my other video, I mentioned that Tamar is subscribed to this channel. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Okay. For those of y'all that don't know, I grew up a celebrity graphic designer. Okay. None of that means anything to me, child. If it's time to drag her, it's time to drag her. If it's time to whack her, it's time to whack her. But I'm not just about to whack unfairly just because y'all say we supposed to. No, y'all are biased as hell. And I'm getting real sick of it. But we're going to get into the story after y'all go and like the video.
It might sound crazy, but that's my baby. And what we have is special, and I'ma make sure you will not
Okay, child, let's go ahead and get into this story. So originally I saw this on Twitter. So I don't know. Do I want to? Okay, I'm going to read it and then I might go back to Twitter to where I found it. But it says Tamar Braxton speaks on Cowboy Carter and Beyonce crossing over into country music. Says some Black artists shouldn't be doing country. You got to make sure if you step into another genre of music that you represent us well. Now, you know what? Before, I probably should have did this before. But let me see. Let me see. Yeah, let's go on over to Twitter because y'all know. Listen, wait. Candy announced what? Come on, Emmy nomination. Come on, Candy girl. Okay, not that this video is about Candy, child. Tamar's arch nemesis, child. 1 minute they friends, next minute they fighting. Okay, but did I go ahead and bookmark it? Because y'all know I hate when these blogs only post like 5 seconds, and it's like, what the fuck are we supposed to do with that? We chopping and editing up sentences and shit. Nah, I need the whole thing. So let me see if I can find the original. Okay, ooh, because I was gonna forget about that. Okay. Do we have an original post? Original post. Because there's so much that's been happening these last couple of days. Okay. I don't know if I saved the original post. I don't think I did. What date is that? April 26th. I don't think I did. But I think the person's page that I saw it on was Ashley's page, right? Now, if you don't know who Ashley is a YouTuber, Ashley Shy Miller. I think I saw it on her page. So that's what I'm going to go back to. Come on now. Can we get to it? Is this the post? Okay, this is the post right here. This is 1 minute and 46 seconds. I don't know how long it is on the Shade Room, but again, like I said, I like to be very thorough when I get into clips because y'all know these blogs like to take these clips, chop it up, and get what they want. And I feel like, especially with conversations like this that go viral and everybody got an opinion on it, we need full context. We need complete full context. So let's get into it.
Beyonce's new album. What do you think about her moving the country?
You know, I knew you guys were going to ask me about that.
Did you?
I did. I think that Black country is so necessary. I'm so happy that people with talent who can actually sing country music that are Black people are finally getting the recognition they deserve. That's what I think.
And she's a Texas girl. She's country.
Yeah. And, you know, I don't know. I just really appreciate Beyonce for opening the door for all the other Black artists that has, you know, rode that wave behind the floodgates. I'm just really appreciative for her.
Agreed.
That's awesome.
These people can really sing. They're so talented. Yeah. What's that one Black guy who could sing? Like he sings so low.
Tony
Evans Jr.
He's on the show.
Yeah.
Man, I really appreciate his artistry, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm sure he'd be good. He'd be happy to hear that.
It's true. Yeah. I started following him because just to hear him sing, that thing is sing.
Yeah.
It's also another Black. It's like 2 Black girls I like. One little brown skinned little girl.
That's Tanner, right?
That's her real name, Tanner.
I think so. But keep going.
And then there's another girl who kind of looked like the Beyonce campaign.
I know
you know what I'm talking about.
I can't remember her name, but yeah,
she's talented too.
We'll figure it out.
But I appreciate it. I like it because it was a couple of people who should not have been singing country Black music that was awful, and it was concerning for me.
Care to mention a few?
No, but you know what I mean. I'm not trying to be funny. Yeah. I'm not trying to be funny. It just didn't sound good. Yeah. And you got to make sure if you're going to step into a new genre of music and represent us, that you gotta represent. Yeah, got to be right.
Okay, so that was the clip that went viral, right? Now, mind you, when I saw this clip, I saw the tweet that Ashley had made, and it said the shade. For whoever it was aimed at, since she never puts a name on it, wasn't necessary. Now, when they clap back, don't be surprised and play victim. That's the first time that I saw the video clip. And I ain't really going to get too deep into it because it ain't my business, but apparently Ashley and Tamar had some sort of friendship in the past, and now they don't. Again, that ain't got nothing to do with me. But all I'm going to say is I saw this tweet and I was just like, it's not that deep. But again, I'm overlooking shit because, again, I don't know if there's some resentment there, some bitterness there. I don't know. That's their friendship, whatever. But then when I look around and everybody is now starting to have the same sentiments, I'm like, oh, everybody feeling this way. So it's not just, you know, like a personal thing between Ashley and Tamar. Oh, everybody's starting to feel this way. And I'm just like, I don't understand. Right? Because I understand we were sitting here giving Beyonce her praises and whatnot, but like Brittany Spencer, Shabuzi, Tanner Adele, Raina Roberts, Willie Jones, Tierra Kennedy. These are all motherfuckers that y'all did not know about before the Cowboy Carter album. These are all people y'all did not know about before the Cowboy Carter album. Miss me with the, oh, I was following Tanner on Okay, you anomaly, baby, now. Okay. Okay, you and your 1%. It's like when y'all try to claim that black people grow blonde hair and then y'all bring up the little kids from Zimbabwe as proof. It's like, baby, stop reaching up in your ass trying to pull out an example. At the end of the day, because how far do I want to go with it? Because I could really go deep into it. Because this whole Cowboy Carter country conversation, I'm so annoyed with. And I think a lot of people are getting away from Beyonce's messaging. Like, at the end of the day, the point is this is music. Let's do the music. Let's get into it. Let's have fun. Let's celebrate. Da 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 da. All these racial conversations and the racial politics and that. Let's get away from that. Because a lot of y'all just be wanting to join in on movements so you can feel like you're a part of something, knowing damn well 2 years ago you was not bumping and blasting country music. Come on now. Come on now. I understand that country and rock and all of these other places might have started within the black community, and that's totally fine. Okay, run the respect, of course. But like, come on now. Let's be real. Let's really be real. When we come on, BET Awards, we uplifted R&B, we uplifted hip hop. Like a lot of times y'all love to be like, oh, come to the cookout. Oh, no. We're black people are very, very forgiving and very, very nice. And oh, we invite everybody to the cookout. And no, the fuck y'all don't. No, y'all don't. No, y'all don't. Outside of, seeing, a white person maybe sing a little R&B song like a Justin Timberlake or, outside of child, I can't even give an example. A white boy with dreads, like, y'all not that forgiving. Y'all are not as forgiving as y'all keep trying to act like y'all are. Because when there are actual artists out there that are alternative or country or doing emo shit or, trying to break into dance, y'all be like, get that shit up out of here. Every day I see threads on Twitter about how people are so glad that the David Guetta, Chris Brown, Kelly Rowland, When the World Takes Over era is over. Because y'all was like, that shit was annoying, that shit. So like, this whole conversation just surrounding country and black artists, I'm tired of it. Because even if we started that shit, for the longest time, we ain't been running that shit. And y'all know that. Y'all know that. I understand, oh, we want to reclaim it, but like, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. I'm not saying I agree with racism. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm not saying that these white people that are trying to shut black artists out are right. That's not what I'm saying at all. Whoop they ass. Whoop they ass. But what I am saying is that trying to sit here and act like we've been all up on country and for the last 50 years and we ain't really gave a damn until it became trendy to give a damn. That's my point. That's my point. So with that being said, that doesn't mean that there are not artists that weren't born into country music, because it's really all about programming and social conditioning and where you live and, proximity and things like that. So I'm sure there's probably a lot of people that's down in like Nashville, Texas, or Nashville, Texas, but there's, down in Texas or down in Alabama, down in Nashville, that is born into this shit and it's all they listen to and they live, breathe, eat, sleep this shit. I'm sure. But for the overwhelming majority of black people, we are not fucking sitting here listening to Dolly Parton. And come on now. A lot of y'all can't even name a fucking country song outside of Carrie Underwood. Please be for real. So a lot of the times when you hear that somebody is black or from an urban demographic and they're going over into music that we don't typically do, and it's not typical or normal or the norm rather for us to do, yeah, you sound a hot fucking mess. You do. You sound a hot mess. You sound like a ratchet that work at King of Diamonds that's now trying to put on a cowboy hat and trying to act like, oh, I'm America USA 101. Like, girl, it does give poser. It does give user. And if we can sit and say that about any and everything else, because y'all be quick to say it. Again, let me bring back the whole Justin Timberlake, Miley Cyrus type thing. Like, y'all be quick to say it. Let a white person come into quote unquote black spaces and try to do some R&B and hip hop. Y'all are quick to be like, oh, this don't sound natural. This don't sound organic. Oh, no, you're not coming to the cookout. Oh, like y'all literally, when Cowboy Carter dropped, y'all literally was laughing on Twitter talking about how Beyonce used Miley Cyrus and Post Malone for their intended purposes, which if you don't know what that means, because they're white, they should be on country and not over on our shit. So essentially you sound like you sound exactly like the people that sit and talk about us, but okay. It's like we can sit and we can criticize all of these other artists and all of these other races and this, that, and the third. But then when we criticize our own, it's you hate black women, you a colorist, you da 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 da, and it becomes all of that. So I say all of that to say that's what the conversation started becoming, because Tamar basically said that she heard a couple, records from other people, and it was just like, you sound a mess. And I'm sorry, it just is what it is. Everybody don't sound good doing everything. I'm not looking to a Summer Walker, to a Janae Aiko, to a Queen Naja to go and perform a Whitney record. I literally just bookmarked the other day Ashanti trying her hardest, and I mean trying her hardest, to sing a Whitney Houston song on TRL. And it was a hot mess. Like, it was a hot mess because everybody can't do everything. And calling it out doesn't make you a hater. It doesn't mean that you're throwing shade. Like, why is it that we do that shit? Like, when it comes to like food, everybody able to give their opinion. Everybody able to get their opinion. Oh, that hot dog was nasty. Oh, I don't fuck with Wingstop. Wingstop ain't good. Let me try the Chipotle. Do they feel like working today? Is my bowl gonna be as big as my back? Like, y'all give y'all opinions about any and everything else, but when it comes to music, all of a sudden we gotta be sensitive and we gotta walk on eggshells and tiptoe around motherfuckers. No, bitch, you did a song. It sounded a mess. I didn't hear Tamar dragging anybody personally. I didn't hear her calling anybody a monkey bitch. I didn't hear her calling anybody outside of their name. I didn't hear her saying you shouldn't have a career and that's why your album flopping. No, I heard her say, I heard a song and girl, it just wasn't the tea. And I'm sorry, if you are going to cross over into something that's not normal for us to necessarily do, or may not be the most popular thing for us to go and do, yes, there's going to be extra criticism there. Y'all can get so mad at stereotypes, but like stereotypes is really just proven data over time. It's when you use stereotypes to try and bring somebody down, or stereotypes that get you killed or like arrested and da-da-da. Like, that's when stereotypes become problematic. But stereotypes are there for a reason, because it's proven data over time. And if you don't like the stereotype, then change the behavior. Like 9 times out of 10, when we get into music, we're doing R&B, we're doing gospel, we're doing rap, we're doing hip hop. That's why with me, y'all know I'm quick to play a like this video to show y'all I got range. You're not about to box me in, and I've been like that since birth. I remember being a kid and being called a white person because I was listening to 50 Cent and G Unit, but I was also listening to white boy bands like fucking NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. Like, I remember that. But we're not going to sit and act like 9 times out of 10, when you're black and you're artists, that we don't normally just automatically go into certain genres. It's either R&B, gospel, hip hop, or rap. It's one of them categories. So yeah, if you go into country music, there's a way of doing shit when it comes to country. Just like there's a way of doing shit when it comes to pop. There's a way of doing shit when it comes to hip hop. Like, everything, every genre has its way of doing shit and how it's supposed to be done. And so if you go into country and you singing it like you singing a fucking R&B ballad, yeah, I'm gonna say you sound a mess. But nonetheless, after that comment was made, everybody and their mama thought she was talking about Tamar. Everybody thought she was talking about Tamar. Let me get up off of this page. Child. Let's take it back to Instagram. Yeah, after y'all gonna like this video.
These bitches is washed. I am the soap and these rights ain't involved. Been saying shit since out in mama's garage. They hate to see that a bitch finally on top. Stop. Keep watching my social media. Changing my Wikipedia. This trending to the top and tedious. I will stop from video. Who got the trench? Who got the wrench? Who got the weed? And they all going up for me. I'm tryna party, let's get naughty. Twerk your body, work this party. I'm tryna party, let's get naughty. Twerk your body, work this party. Who got the trench? Who got the wrench? Who got the weed? And they all going up for me. I'm tryna party.
Okay, so on this post, Tamar has said, y'all want me to be negative so bad. If you did your homework and listened to a few non-commercial artists, you would see what I mean, but go off. I wish everyone the best. And again, everybody just assumed that she was talking about K. Michelle because y'all don't fucking listen to country. Y'all don't listen to this shit. Y'all don't like, you know what? This is my channel and I'm done giving disclaimers. I keep saying that. I keep saying it. But I need to just speak freely and stop giving a fuck about like y'all, because y'all know my heart and y'all know my intent. And those that don't, bitch, you get blocked. It's that simple. Because if I said it, I meant it. That's it. And if I didn't say it, don't go putting words in my mouth. Okay? If I didn't say it, it wasn't said. Y'all aren't listening to this music. You're not. That's even why Beyonce had to come out and say, this is not a country album, it's a Beyonce album. To get y'all motherfuckers to go and buy it outside of the Beehive. Like, why do you think listening to Renaissance and listening to Cowboy Carter, that the sounds are all over the place? Why do you think? Why do you think that other half of the album is there? It's to make it more palatable for Black people, for urban people, because y'all aren't going to go and support this shit because y'all know damn well y'all not listening to it. So this whole fake support, fake wokeness, fake activism shit, like, again, these racist motherfuckers, whoop they ass. Whoop they ass. At the end of the day, everybody should be able to do whatever music, and music should not be tied to a race. It should not be tethered to it shouldn't be tethered to race. It should not be. You should just be able to do music freely. It's a creative thing. Point blank in a period. I don't give a damn who started what. At the end of the day, y'all know that for the last however many years that white people been running that shit. It's like me purchasing a dog. I don't feel like taking care of that dog no more. Or I go on vacation or something. I just never happen to come back. And then another family takes the dog in. And then I'm getting mad when that family doesn't want to give up that dog. Like, I have a dog in 2002. I take care of it for a couple of years. And then one day I just leave. Another family takes the dog in, makes it their own. And then I want to come back in 2024 and be mad. This my shit. I started this. This my dog. Yeah, it was my dog, but then I dropped the ball. I stopped, and it doesn't negate the fact that that's my dog. I started this shit. But at the end of the day, I ain't the one that's been around nurturing and helping this dog and feed. Like, you understand what I'm trying to say? And I know some people going to be like, oh, that's a reach. It's really not, though. It's the same exact thing. It's the same exact thing. Like, we have been the majority when it's come to these other lanes. It's not to say that Black people can't do country or shouldn't do country. I'm not saying that at all. Again, if I didn't say it, it wasn't said. But at the same time, like, y'all don't care about this shit like y'all think y'all do. Or like y'all trying to portray. And that much is evident when out of all the Black country artists that I'm sure are out there trying to make it and now have a better light shown on them because of a huge artist like Beyonce, instead of y'all naming one of them motherfuckers, y'all instantly went to K. Michelle. That's how I know y'all ain't really fucking with country music. That's how I know. Because y'all small-minded ass brains immediately went to K. Michelle because that's the closest Black artist that you could think of. Not the 5 artists that literally just was on Cowboy Carter. But y'all moms immediately went to K Michelle because it's the only example that you know. And that just happened to be a person that Tamar has beef with. So let's go through the comments. Damn, y'all post every minute. Unpopular opinion. K Michelle, country music sounds like country music. Beyonce sounds like she's singing R&B over country tunes. I don't like her Cowboy or her Carter. Whether she was talking about Beyonce or K Michelle, it gave hater energy and I don't like it. Now, when K Michelle get on here calling you a Muppet, don't cry. And Tamar, don't get to crying when K Michelle tell you a new one. It can't be K Michelle because she has been killing country music and it's been her passion for years. Let me say this. Just because that's K Michelle's passion doesn't mean that she sounds good doing it. And even if you feel like she sounds good doing it, Tamar could easily feel like she doesn't. That'd be another thing. It's like y'all really, like literally every comment is bringing up K Michelle and she didn't mention K Michelle not one time. Not one time. Not one time. Now, granted, again, yes, Tamar has a mouth on her. Yes, there are times when she will poke the bear and, cry wolf or, not really stand on business. I will admit all of that. But y'all are putting words in her mouth that she did not say because you already have this preconceived notion of her. And then half of it, honestly, half of these comments, I don't even feel like y'all believe. I just feel like you see somebody else commenting it. So it's like, let me comment it too so I can join in on the bandwagon. She a hater. That's why she fails in the situation she falls into. Always some underhanded, shady shit with her. How am I a hater for having an opinion on music? Are y'all bitches haters when y'all go to Chipotle and y'all don't get the big bowl back that you want? Like the big back bowl that you expecting? I'm not understanding. Are you a hater when you go to Red Lobster and your meal don't come out how you want it? Are you a hater when you go to McDonald's and they fuck up your double cheeseburger? Y'all gotta stop with that. Like, y'all be wanting to have opinions on any and everything. But when it comes to music, we gotta be so sensitive and tiptoeing. Bitch, I don't like the music. Okay, now what? Now what? You gonna stop and end your whole career because I don't like your voice? No, we just gonna make a big deal out of it online. And I can't. Here she goes. Now that last part was completely unnecessary. She could have kept it positive. Okay, but she didn't though. So now what? You gonna beat her ass? That was positive for her. I'm gonna positively speak on the negative experience that I had listening to that bullshit. I don't get it. Y'all need to grow up, become mature. Please grow up. Please grow up. So it kept going, obviously, because now y'all done brought K Michelle into it. So y'all know at some point K Michelle had to come out and respond. Let's see if we can find that response. Come on now, damn, where is it? Oh, was it that far down? Child, they be posting every hour of every day. Where is... Do we need to like this video again? Where the hell is it? Okay, I think this is it right here. Child. I spy with my little eye a leprechaun in my DM side. Imagine you keep playing with someone who's minding their business, then boom, they stick you. One tweet and screenshot and it's over for you. I don't pull stunts raggedy and I'll pull cards. Loud cackling hyena. How many times are you going to keep calling for something you can't handle upon its arrival? Han Janice. Tamar lets it be clear that she wasn't talking about K Michelle. K Michelle says, now I'm going back into my place of slumber, peace, and positivity. I got goals to accomplish, and I'm grateful for every blessing I'm receiving. I could go there, but I'm going back to minding my business and singing these songs. I've grown, I've healed, but I'm not weak. Leave me alone. I'll turn the other cheek, but I'll slap yours first. Now, when K Michelle responds, I don't want to see this bitch crying. Tamar's not talking about K Michelle. We've been there, down that road before, and I'm sure neither wants to revisit it. Tamar says, I absolutely was not. I said a few artists. I paid homage to Beyonce for bringing positive attention to country music. There are people who I don't address and mention shade to keep mess away. Where was all this chatter when my song went #1? I mind my business and go to work. I wasn't speaking about you. I would have said your name. I was speaking of country black music that I have heard before that I didn't enjoy. I wish you the best on all your future endeavors. I only want to beef with the devil. The end. And I believe Tamar. I believe Tamar. I believe her. I believe her. I'm sorry. I believe her. I believe her. I believe her. Y'all like I can't do nothing but laugh. Like I can't do nothing but laugh because all it's doing is proving my point. Like y'all are so ignorant to country music because y'all don't listen to it that y'all automatically only think of K. Michelle because it's the one artist that you all only know. K. Michelle says, y'all know I wouldn't be saying anything. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's been going on for months now. Well, years. She's just very hurt, acting out. It has to stop today. I don't speak on her, about her. We just aren't in the same circle. I don't think of her. She continues to bring me up in some way, throw her shade, then play victim. I'm just not going to keep playing with her. It's played out, but she will stop. I can overlook negativity all day, but don't keep poking at me, even at shows. I know everything you do and the fits you throw when I'm performing an act. Everything. I don't say a word. I be quiet and sing. There's no reason for you to continue subs and jabs. It's like you have to be seen, even if it's shade in the negativity. Bitter Betty. Living your talent, not in your drama. Lesson I had to learn and worked out for me. I have a right to defend and be sick of your shit. I finally say in front of everyone, leave me alone or else. I stand on that. You should try it. Your whole 9 years, you're 9 whole years older than me. You should set an example of some sort and I go play victim. I really do think y'all doing a lot over nothing. I do. What happened to putting a name on it? If a bitch don't say my name, then I have nothing to claim. It's literally that simple. If a bitch don't say my name, then I have nothing to claim. This is why y'all be so upset and depressed and stressed the fuck out. Y'all out here fighting invisible demons, invisible beefs. Why am I getting upset over somebody who did not put an @ on it? If you didn't put an @ on it, then it wasn't addressed to me. Huh? I'm confused. My anything should not affect your everything. It's literally that simple. Even if Tamar had put a name on it and she was talking about K. Michelle, why is we getting all of this? Is Tamar supposed to love her music because she's black and she got a vagina? It don't fucking work like that. It does not work like that. Y'all sit on the internet and y'all talk shit about any and every fucking body and everything in this world. But when it comes to music and when it comes to y'all faves, y'all want to sit and create some sort of fake social justice support system set up. Like, every woman is not going to get along. Every black woman is not going to get along. If I listen to your music and I don't like it, I have the right to say that. I have the right to say that. Y'all do it every time, every day when it comes to Ice Spice, when it comes to Saweetie. But now when it's coming to a K. Michelle, who we still don't even know if it was about because nothing was addressed to her directly. But when it comes to a K. Michelle, we're not allowed to say anything. Y'all literally do it to Nicki every single day. Child, that goalpost, I swear, it just be moving. Just say y'all don't like Tamar and go. Just say y'all don't like her and go. Just say y'all don't like her and go. Let's go through the comments. A Muppet, I'm confused if Tamar didn't say names and said she wasn't talking about her. Why are people making it about her? Right. She turned to that man and said he knew who she was talking about. We all know. Why are you confused? It's not that many black country artists out right now, and all of them can sing, especially if the black woman, we all know she was being messy about K. Michelle. I don't give a damn what she was talking about her or not. She ain't got to like her voice. Calling All Lovers and Anybody Want to Buy a Heart. Both of them albums came out around 2015. And both of them are in like my top 5 albums of all time. Matter of fact, Calling All Lovers and Anybody Wanna Buy a Heart, which was both of their quote unquote second official studio releases, came out around the same time and literally are like, well, Renaissance will always be number one, but Calling All Lovers and Anybody Wanna Buy a Heart is like number 2 and number 3 of like my favorite albums of all time. Like Tamar and K. Michelle did that with their second albums. However, I'm not too particularly keen on hearing K. Michelle on country music. I understand the passion. I get it. I understand she got the yodeling sponsorship and all that. I get it. I'm well aware. It's not for me. It's not for me. It's not for me. And I'll be damned if somebody asks my opinion on Black artists doing country music and I give my opinion on Black music in general or Black artists doing country in general without putting a name on it, and the next day I'm dragged because you think I'm talking about somebody that I'm not. I'll be damned if you drag me, period, because I gave my opinion and I mentioned somebody directly. Who the fuck cares? Y'all sit online and do the same shit for free. But then y'all get mad at people whose actual job is to get online or get on TV and be commentators and get paid for this shit. Like, y'all get so mad at them when y'all are literally doing the same exact shit for free. You hating outside the club and can't even get in. Please make it make sense. I don't know. And I'm probably alone in this feeling. But living your talent, not in your drama. Living your talent, not in your drama. People, I would have enough energy to troll. K. Michelle, Nene Leakes. She right, because Tamar did the same thing to Candy. She stayed being shady, then playing like she don't know what's going on. Tamar always throws the rock and hides her hand. And she's done it before. So I'm not saying that she hasn't. That's not what I'm saying at all. But we're not going to dig in our ass and pull out an example from 2-3 years ago. We're talking about this specific situation. If you knew that your comment might be perceived as shade, why even say it at all? Because I have freedom of speech, baby. I'm not going to shut down what it is that I feel based off of you. Like, you're not about to make an ass out of you and me because of your assumption. If you knew your comment might be perceived as shade. Baby, y'all took it as shade and y'all put a name on it. I didn't. I can sit and play as aloof as I want to be, but until I make a statement and address it to you, why the fuck are you going to your mailbox to check? Please make it make sense. Please make it make sense. Until I put a motherfucking name and ad on it and I address it to you, why are you going to your mailbox to check? That sounds like a personal problem. That sounds like you need to stop letting these fans come and gas you the fuck up. There was no reason for the comment at all. Whoever it was, she has no right to say what an artist can and can't do. I have every right to say it. I'm giving my opinion. Why do y'all do this weird shit? Why do y'all do this weird shit? I just will never understand. Mind you, I'm an artist, obviously, but I just will never understand how y'all give y'all opinion about any and everything. But when it comes to music, it's off limits. It's the only fucking community in the entertainment world, the only sector of the entertainment world that I know that we're not allowed to give opinions. You can give your opinions on sports. We can argue all day about how the Lakers suck without Kobe and without Shaq and LeBron. When it comes to food, we can sit and talk all day about how KFC chicken sandwich might be better than Popeyes. When it comes to TV, we can sit and talk about how Baddies and Zeus is trash and the Love and Hip Hop of it all. Like, we give our opinions on any and everything, but when it comes to music, we want to do all of this. And for situations where there's not even a name put on it, I don't get it. K. Michelle is obsessed with Tamar. It's sad. Tamar sided with friend Toya Johnson when K. Michelle said her then husband was beating her when they were together. That's why they hated each other. And then I'm sorry, it's even whacker for K Michelle. Like, it's one thing if the fans and everybody's trying to rouse shit up and whatnot, but K Michelle, for you to then go and now jump in front of a bullet, you look raggedy for that. You look raggedy for that. Mind you, I said Tamar is sub to this channel, but I've worked with K Michelle. When I was speaking about being a quote unquote celebrity graphic designer and working in the industry, K Michelle was like one of the first people I worked with. Well, was going to work with. It never passed fully through. That's a story for another day that I already told. But K Michelle, you look whack. You look whack. You look whack. You look whack. I'm not jumping in front of no bullet that don't have my name on it. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I'm just not. I'm just not. I'm just not. I'm not. I'm not. That's like you knowing damn well ain't shit in your mailbox, but you go outside to go harass the UPS man. What are you harassing him for? Because you see that he got a package? You know it's getting delivered somewhere, but you just assume it's for you. Huh? I blame the blogs. Tamar never mentioned anyone by name. K Michelle just felt the sting since our country music hasn't gone anywhere. I feel like that's what it is too. I do. I feel like that's what is part of it. Because I'm gonna keep it real with you. K Michelle has no choice but to play into this and also play nice right now. Because everybody's looking at K Michelle as like, okay, girl, we know you've been trying to do country forever. Beyonce done did this. Like, we don't even know if K Michelle like Beyonce, but she can't come online and say she don't. She has to play into it. And Queen B, yeah, like she has to do that whole thing if she wants to truly thrive now in country music, being that Beyonce has kicked that door down. She has to. I don't even understand. Like, if you truly elevate it and you truly off it, then why we like? I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know. Anything else? Anything else? Did anything else happen with this story? So Billionaire came out and said, for the record, Tamar didn't mention K Michelle's name in an interview or off camera. The media, wait, because y'all like to not read shit or like the not hear shit. He says, for the record, Tamar didn't mention K Michelle's name in an interview or off camera. Okay? The media and the fans got to stop putting words in people's mouths. There are a number of Black artists trying to cross in the country. I can name a few that should go a different direction. Much love to Tamar Braxton and K Michelle. Both ladies are extremely talented, and we got love for them at We Sound Crazy. Let me say this because I don't want it to come across as shade. This is not shade to Ashley at all. But I literally just tweeted today because there's multiple people. I can literally name at least 5 people right now with 5 different artists, okay? So I'm not speaking about Ashley and Tamar and I don't know shit about that, okay? But I'm noticing a common theme, okay? Because it's another video that I'm going to have to talk about today, which is Nicki Minaj and her with the Ice Spice and JT shit. And I'm noticing that people that was once fans with somebody or cool with somebody, yeah. I'm going to just say be mindful of the narratives that's out there. Just be mindful of the narratives that's out there. Just be mindful of the narratives that's out there, okay? And I'm not blaming this on anybody in particular, okay? I just want to make that clear. I'm not blaming it on Ashley. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that I'm noticing, well, all of these artists that I'm going to have to talk about, I see people tweeting certain things, and it kind of makes it bigger because it's like, it's been documented that you are somebody that was friends with this person, or you are somebody that was this person's biggest fan. And so it almost looks like Okay, well, damn. If you was friends with this person, if you knew them in real life, or you was their biggest fan, and there's physical, digital evidence of this, now you saying this, so then maybe we have no choice but to believe. You understand what I'm saying? Like that, because, like, again, I can name countless people right now that I know in real life and that I've seen online that are dragging celebrities, but it's been out there that they were cool, or they were friends, or that they was their biggest fan, or whatever. And I'm just like, y'all know, I always pay attention. Like, I always question everything and pay attention. And so I'm just watching how, like, it's just about impact. That's my point. It's about impact. It's about impact. Sometimes you're more liable to believe some shit from one person than you are another because of impact and closeness and proximity and things like that. That's all I'm saying. Okay? I'm not blaming anything on anybody. I'm not putting anything on anybody. I'm just saying, I'm just saying. She alluded to it, though. I can't stand when people try and act oblivious to the obvious. Yeah, I hate when people do that, too. But in this situation, I don't feel no way about it. At the end of the day, Tamar was praising another artist, and instead of letting the praise stand, she took the negative route and threw nameless shade. Of course, people are going to think it's aimed at her rival, who is also one of the few Black artists in that genre. That has nothing to do with Tamar, then. That has everything to do with y'all ignorance. Y'all that just started caring about country music 2 hours ago, that has everything to do with y'all fucking ignorance. God, stop placing all of that on Tamar. That's not her fault. Even if it wasn't aimed at Kay, if she didn't resort to negativity, nobody would have had to wonder who the shade was aimed at. Tamar is not fooling the public any longer. Plus, even if she wasn't shading Kay, shading any Black country artist was tacky and unnecessary. Bitch, I don't give a damn if you white, black, yellow, pink, Asian, marine, from the ocean. I don't give a damn. Y'all got to stop with that shit. Being Black, being a woman, having a vagina, being dark skinned, none of that makes you above criticism. Any and everybody could get it. Please cut that shit out. Please cut it out. Cut it out. Because y'all love to run around like domestic terrorists causing acts of violence and terrorism. And then you want to hide behind all of these social justice movements. Cut it the fuck out. Cut it the fuck out. I don't care about your race, your gender, your skin tone, your ethnicity, your sexuality. None of that matters. We are all human beings adopting similar connections despite our differences. So anybody could get whacked. Tamar has always been this way, then plays an innocent victim. Okay, so if she's always been this way, then why feed into it? So the person who made this post confirmed. It's the truth. We talked about it after the taping. K Michelle has been on the show and our friend. Plus, my co-host Chuck Harmony and Clark Kelly created her Tennessee single. If we thought there was shades for K Michelle, we would have edited out the episode. She was being negative regardless of who she was talking about. That's because y'all got this illusion. Y'all got this illusion of Black girl magic and Black excellence. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Y'all got this illusion, this fantasy in your head that just because you Black, you above criticism and approach. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. That's why so many businesses, Black-owned businesses right now, that's getting whacked by Keith Lee. Because, just because they Black, we got to support them. Can't say nothing bad. You always got to... No. I don't think you have a voice for country music, and that's fine. Am I stopping your career? Am I stopping your bag? Am I telling people not to go support you? No, I'm just saying, there's a few voices that I heard, and they sounded a mess. They sounded a mess. Y'all do that every single day when y'all put 2 Black women against each other. Y'all do it every day. Y'all put Nicki and Cardi against each other. Y'all do it every day. Y'all put Ice Spice up against anybody that's dark skinned. Saweetie up against anybody that's dark skinned. And try to justify your hate for them due to colorism and pretty privilege. Y'all do it every single day. Every single day. Child, let me get off this because I'm done talking about it. Let me know what you thought about all of this down in the comment box below, child. Like I said, Tamar can be problematic, and she does have a mouth on her. But as far as this situation, I'm just not seeing it the way that y'all seeing it. I'm not, and I won't. Like, I'm not, and I won't. Because I'm the same bitch who said literally like 8 years ago, my anything should not affect your everything. I'm not here to fight no invisible beef until there's an ad placed on it. There's an address. Like, the fuck? If you don't say a name, how do I know what to claim? Like, come on now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let me know what you thought about this down below. Go book a reading on the website, thealanisouls.com. And I'll see you in the next one.
I'm bad, I'm pretty, hot to ditty. Thick ass shape, any sick ass city. Pussy on fire, cause she stay giving kitty. Bring the whole talent every time I'm in your city. I'm the bitch that you wanna be round. See, I'm the bitch, I'm the one with the crown. And I'm the bitch bringing cake by the pound. Have me on my knees every day, blinds, bitch, I'm going down. Deadly ass top, though, game is a killer. Stomach is available to be a babysitter. No need to be shy, put the thing up in it. Nothing wrong with a late night dinner, nigga.
So fat, and it tastes like Skittles. Turn the shit around and watch how I giggle. You better walk notice ass back and wiggle.
They never had shake that thing in the middle. Ass so fat, and it tastes like Skittles. Turn the shit around and watch how I jiggle.